dumps its stuff on the road. So awesome. Awesome goodness. Anyway, let's go find some cotton. I can't remember what fields have cotton. I think, well, there's the big one that takes me all the way to the next cross street. Don't necessarily have to do that one. Is this my soybean field? It might be. Okay. I might do the soybeans first, because there's this field, there's another one in the main yard, or in the main farm area. Then I can finish up just doing all the corn. Looks like this guy hasn't harvested yet. I'm not doing it for you, dude. I'm not doing a 300-acre red beet field. It's just going to be horrible. Oh, actually... Excuse me a minute. That mouse thing. Oh, it's already sold. Let's go back to... I don't even know where it is. Oh, that's the mouse 5, which is... That's the one I'm used to. So the other one is just... Who knows? Let's... Roper. Sorry, distractions. Bum, bum, bum. That thing, the Morrow mouse. Sorry, back up. What are you allowed to pick up? Soybeans, corn, a thing. I don't know what that is. I can't remember what I wanted to look at for that. Oh, I remember. Does it pick up vegetables? No, it doesn't pick up stuff like red beets and what have you. That would be good, because some of those red beet harvesters and sugar beet harvesters and pea harvesters just leave windrows on the ground, and so doing having something that can just run through and pick that up off the ground just works out so much better. Let's turn. Is that turned on? Okay. We drive forwards and we seem to be picking cotton, so work a go. Just go. Drive. Go drive. Okay. Yay. Okay. So we are cotton harvesting. Big, giant, expensive piece of equipment. So that's all good. Now, you're fine. You're a 370R. I am going to put... You're the 370. Well, you are the 370. Okay. I'm going to put this on the auger cart. The main reason for using this one is it's got the most horsepower, so it's not going to struggle hauling grain across fields. It's going to struggle connecting to the grain cart when we're not lined up. Alright, you are good, and I think I'm just going to sit that there. Okay. 280, 250, 155. You. The draper. Boop. This one over here and turn around. That's probably good enough there. Oh, leave that connected. You're good, and you are the next guy. Oh, doink. Okay, so harvester header, 2 grain carts, we are good to go. Engine on, follow me on. We get to drive this. Because this is the more cumbersome of the 2 vehicles. So if I get this... Oh, I'm bad. Oh, yes, I'm bad. I'm bad. Nope, 30's also ready. So that's fine. It just occurred to me, 30 was such... Thursday was... Or 30, sorry. Was the field I planted on the last day you're allowed to plant soybeans. And the rest of the fields were all on the first day you're allowed to plant soybeans and or corn. So there is always a chance that you end up with your soybeans are not going to be matured until November for the late plants. And I've seen that in previous versions of Farm Sim where if you plant on the first day of planting, then the crop's going to be ready on the first day of harvesting. But if you plant later than that, you can end up with, well, the crop's actually not going to be ready until way beyond. So, take this down here. So, good harvesting weather. That there, and you send the work at home. This over there, and 3, 2, 1. That hopefully does it. Inside the cab and look forward. Oh, that might be a way offset. So, yeah, I didn't drive the tractor near as far as I should have done. But that's good enough. Back that off. And you can pull out of the way. Okay. Around here. Oh. Well, the trailer's having a little bit of an issue with the dip in the ground, but the tractor itself, we made that. So, okay, let's jump out. Unfold this. Header doesn't unfold, so that's all good. Okay. Start the roundy thing and the header. Oh, wait. We are doing straw. That's a good thing. So yeah, you this map modified so that straw is produced by soybeans, and it's the same straw as you get from wheat and barley and oats. But we can come through here, we can collect all of that, and it's available for our horses and cows. So that's a good thing. Anyway, soybeans are going. You need to engine on. Follow. Engine on and off we go. So, year 5, main harvest is in progress. Yeehaw. How is the oh, we don't even have 21% cotton in that harvester from that little field. It's kind of pointless field, but you know, it's enough for now. Alrighty, let's see if I can figure this out. I think what I might do, I'll drive past, I'll enter on the next field, and we'll use the grass verge to get to our field so that I'm pointing the right way. Pretty sure we can make this turn. Oh, and I left my tractor behind because tractor, not as fast as a truck. Alrighty, so put that there so it's actually on the gravel. Open that, turn the engine off. Go find the grain cart. Oh, there's the grain cart. You need to go home. I think just back you up a bit, please. And then just run it out to here. So this is actually probably a good field for soybeans. And the reason I say that is because it's still only got partial weeds. I have no idea what partial weeds means. Anyway. But yeah, see, we're 50% done, and it's going to take two carts to empty. Well, it is what it is, but still, we have almost all of the equipment we need. Let's go back to cotton. So, reckons I should have a Challenger tractor. For some reason a weight, but the Challenger tractor has a built-in one. And some seeds. And this allows me to pick up, I think that allows me to pick up one bale at a time. That's a cultivator, that's a seeder. So I think we are going to need to special crops. Cotton transport. That seems like a plan. So this will carry one bale, this will carry two. So I'm gonna buy probably one of those for the semi-truck. This is for round bales, carries 3, and that is also for round bales and carries 1. So I'm going to want one of those, so we will buy one of those. Customize, yes. Rim color white, yeah, that's fine. License plate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Buy. Yes. I can fetch my purchase from the shop. What I do not know, however, is do I need another semi-truck? We're starting to expand the number of things our semi-truck needs to do. Oh, you're done. Okay. Turn the engine back on, and I do believe I want to go through here. So 25% of a cotton bale. That and helper on. Fortunately, the helper doesn't destroy the crop because that would be unfortunate. So this field should make us a lot of cotton. And engine, go. We need to go find our harvester. I do believe we're going to go run over, empty the harvester, and then we will leave it here for the day. We'll be picking it up pretty much the same point next week because I have a busy Saturday, so I don't have time to run any of this through this afternoon. Round to the harvester. Actually, this is good. How close to halfway round did we get? Well, that said, the problem is not halfway round. The problem is the big bit that sticks into the field is going to be a little bit of a problem and extend our track round. But for the most part, that's half a field. It's just if we look at the map itself, we have this big in and out bit there. If I didn't have to do that, I reckon this would go all the way around, probably get about that far. Unfortunately, that's not going to be brilliant for us. Still, the other option would be a bigger auger cart, which we've never really looked at. What do I have? I have the Demco, isn't it? This one. I've only got a cheap one. 175 horsepower. And that's to work the auger, but hauling 30,000 litres of stuff, that's a little bit more. So 30,000, 33, no, that's not significantly bigger. That is 300 horsepower. 39 to 41. That's a truck driven. That is 46 to 70. Good grief. And 400 horsepower, 275 to 400. I like the look of that. So that is 1300, 1700. Oh, you stack. Yeah. 400 horsepower, 70. That's 350 horsepower. That's not too bad. 56. And that is 275, 46. So that is 3 times our harvester capacity. So the problem is it's like more than twice as expensive. That is not a grain thing. That's also not a grain thing. And that's the other one, which is 450 horsepower. No way, no how is that going to work for me. So the only issue I really have is how many times can I fill up this? I can only fill it up twice. So having something that's 45 or 43, 42, 43, 43,000 litres would allow me to empty the harvester 3 times. Anyway, I think we can call that there. I'll turn that off. Our harvester is getting way better yield than we got from the wheat. The wheat was just fertilizer and nothing else. We were able to roll the seed. We were able to lime the field, and the pH on this field was just garbage. So we are getting a very, very good yield of soybeans compared with the not the greatest in wheat. So anyway, harvester's working, truck sitting there, and our cotton harvester is 53% full and hasn't even done a full headland yet. So that's little under halfway round, 25%. So we're going to get a couple of bales from this field. That's the problem. It's going to take a long time to make all the bales. I think we need to make 60. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. But for now, it's 20 after 11. So I'm going to call it here. Our big giant cotton harvester, and see there some of the hail damage on this field. That's gonna cost us. But anyway, I will wish you all a good weekend. Have fun, everybody. We'll be back next week, just continuing the harvest. For now, I'm out of here. So have fun, everyone. And